everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, my name is Jess and I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you join us. If you're not new, welcome back. Today is Monday for us and it started bright and early. Nate has our 11-year-old that has autism. He has issues with sleep. I talk about this all the time over here on my channel, and it's just something that we've dealt with ever since he was a newborn and all throughout his life. And one of the hardest times of the year for us is when the time changes. And it's just bizarre. So we had fall back yesterday. We went back an hour. You would think at the most it would change. Maybe he would wake up an extra hour early, but for some reason he wakes up all throughout the night. It's very hard. Plus he's got a little bit of a congestion issue. So he was up at 3:30 this morning and never went back to sleep. We put him in bed with us, just trying to keep him quiet so that he wouldn't wake up Lucy and Mark, and Sarah was still here too. And I was really worried about him waking up Lucy because she was in the same room as him. Yeah, I know. Sarah had to leave this morning. We're sad about that. So anyway, I put him in the bed with us and he was just so loud and silly and, laughing and playing. And anyway, he never went back to sleep, which means I never went back to sleep. I am dragging this morning. I am so beyond tired. But anyway, it is 9:36 right now. I'm wearing a tank top. I'm not naked. I was really warm, so I put this on, but I need to get dressed for the day. But I'm going to carry you guys with us today on this sleepy Monday morning. I don't know. We were very sad that Miss Sarah had to leave. She's going to visit her mom and dad, so we're excited for her. But it was a really fun trip. I'm so glad she got to come. Thank you so much, Sarah, for coming and hanging out with us. It was awesome. Come back anytime. We'd love it. So I started out this morning by I've had several things, just one of those days where it's nothing is going right. You have to wake up early. There's stuff breaking. I plugged in this little mini waffle maker, which I've been loving making little things in this. I just bought it a few weeks ago and this thing popped off and then started melting the plastic. It was burning. I'm what's going on? And I opened the lid to see if it was hot. Oh yeah, it was hot. And melted. And so I was well, crap. I mean, it's only $10, but I love this thing. You can see the wires sticking out and stuff. And so David's oh, I'll get you another one. Where'd you get it from? And I was Target. That's annoying. We just bought it. And then I was just thinking, hey, we should return it. We haven't had it long enough for it to be breaking. I've only had less than a month. So I went on their app and I just selected I have an issue or something. Submitted a picture, submitted the problem, and I don't even have to return it. They're just crediting my balance back on my card. So I love that. Target does that very well. Sometimes they'll make you bring stuff back, but if it's something like this, a small thing, you have a problem, they're just going to throw it away anyway. So I love that I don't have to drive to the store, go in, do all that. So I can go buy a new one and not have to pay $10 all over again. I had bought the off-brand one at Walmart. It's called a My Mini. I hated it, y'all. I had a Dash brand and left it at my mom's house years ago. And I keep forgetting, every time we're there, I keep forgetting to bring it home. And then I was well, the Walmart, the off-brand one, it'll be fine. And it was just a couple dollars cheaper. And Walmart didn't have the Dash. Hold on. Okay, just a second. And so I bought the off-brand and it is horrible. Don't buy that thing. Everything stuck to it. It would never cook correctly. So I just threw that away. I should have returned that, but I didn't think about it. I just was oh, this thing is annoying, and I threw it away. And then I got this one. So anyway, I'm going to go edit the video I need to edit, drink another cup of coffee. I have a feeling I'm going to be drinking multiple cups today. Marquini, okay, pick up your cars and then we'll get something else out. I don't know about your kids, but my kids just love to drag everything out into the living room. And so I've been really trying to work with him on picking up each thing before we drag something else out. Sometimes it works and sometimes he doesn't listen. But anyway, we're going to work on that because I can't stand for the house to just have toys everywhere. And they don't like playing in their rooms. They like to bring it out in here where we are, which I get that. So anyway, David's at work. The big kids are at school. I messaged Nate's teacher and just told her he may be tired today. He probably won't be, but that's why. And so hopefully he has a good day. But I'm going to try to make the most of it. And then maybe when Mark takes some quiet time, I can lay down for a little nap. But we have a busy afternoon. Lucy has piano practice. I would love to go to Aldi, but I don't think it's going to happen because we have piano practice and then David has a worship practice. So that'll be our whole evening, which is fine. Maybe I can go to Aldi tomorrow. We don't need a lot of groceries. I just want to get some like basics, and I haven't been to Aldi in a long time. You're finished? Good job. Let me go get his Legos he wants. But anyway, I'm going to bring you guys along with me today. Let's spend the day together. I just got my video edited, and I thought I would talk to you guys about Big Brother. As we're like at the last week. So all of you who are not watching Big Brother, I'm going to make this quick. And in the other like few days, you won't hear me talk about it anymore. We watched yesterday's episode last night, and I don't know why I don't like Jack, because he is playing the game, you know, like he's just so cocky. And like the whole thing he did with Matt about like doing that whole pick a number between 1 and 100 and setting that up beforehand. And then I just feel like he's trying to like screw Matt over, and he's been so loyal to him. I think Matt is just going to be so shocked because he has like been like blindly loyal and done whatever Jag wants. And then Jag's doing that to him. And I just don't like that. And I like players that play even a little dirty, like they, you know, aren't always the most honest. You can't be and play this game. It's a game. But like I love Dr. Will. He was like in your face about it, but he was likable. There is something about Jag that is not likable. And he just like, every time he wins, he's like super like, yeah, I don't know. I just think he's celebrating over winning, but he's playing against people who are not that great. Like they're not huge competitors. So it's not like you're winning over like strong competitors, you know? He has won a lot of vetoes. He has won a lot of head of households. He has come back, you know, all of the things. I just don't like him. And I feel like Bowie Jane is so dumb for not getting him out. Matt is so dumb for not getting him out when he could. And he's probably going to win. And of the 3 that are left, he probably deserves it the most. But I don't like him. Matt, I like more. Him, the whole thing with Riley makes me cringe. Like you knew her for 2 weeks and now you're like in love with her and she's been gone out of the house for like months. I don't know. It's just really weird. I don't really like that. And I don't really like how he's just so loyal to Jag. He doesn't think for himself, but he seems like a nice guy. Apparently, there's some things in the feeds, though, that are going on. I don't watch the live feeds where they're like being really, both of them are being really hateful to people and like talking bad about them. I don't know anything about that, but I've heard that. Like, if you're not watching the feeds, you may think that they're both really nice, but they're not. I don't know. And then Bowie Jane also, like, I feel like she's been protected through the whole game. They've never put her on the block, even though they could. And she's not that strong of a player either. She has not thought for herself. She just does whatever they want. And it's been a very disappointing season. There's been no like surprise, backdoor, not really, you know, big, strong moves in gameplay. Everybody's just kind of like done whatever Jag wanted, basically. So we have 2 more episodes and we're done. And I am kind of ready for it. Although now they're teasing like some holiday winter episodes or something, or season. I don't know. We'll see what she says on Tuesday. But Big Brother is one of my favorite shows. I've watched every single season, and this year it's just been very disappointing. But there are years like that. I do not like every single season, but I'm dedicated to Big Brother, so I watch. But I'm kind of irritated. I don't know. It's been interesting, really. So I'm curious to see what the jury's gonna do. If they're going to vote for Jag because he's strong, or they're going to like be irritated at him because of how he went about getting them out, and, you know, vote for whoever's sitting next to him. So we shall see. I would be okay with, I mean, I don't care really who wins. So whoever wins, whatever. I don't know. I'm just not going to be happy. I just hope that Cameron wins America's player favorite, whatever. We all voted for him. And everything that I've seen in the comments of like, Facebook posts and stuff, everybody's saying they voted for Cam. So I think he will probably win. He's been the best player. He just was out way too early. So All right, you guys, I need to go switch over some laundry. I am really struggling. I've got 2 cups of coffee down and it is not helping at all. I feel like it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 10:24. But like I said, I've been up since like 3 o'clock in the morning and that'll do it. That'll do it to you. So anyway, Mark is being so sweet though. He just came in here and said, "Mommy, you look so cute." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." But I'm just gonna do a little bit of housework and I'll see you guys back later. Okay guys, I did lay down. It's like 3:30 right now. I did lay down and take like a 30-minute nap, but I could not sleep longer than that. Mark took a good nap though. I feel like the time change just wiped everyone out. I got a notification at like 3 o'clock that Nate had left school because he has a little tracker on his shoe. And that, oh, here's Sissy's bus right here. That's about 20 minutes early, but she has never left school that long. And I'm watching the tracker. It looks like they're going a different way. And so I like freaked out a little bit. Like, I trust the school. I trust the teachers, but I just was like, oh, so I texted David and he's like, you should probably text the teacher and just double check. And I had texted her earlier to tell her about, you know, him being sleepy maybe today, whatever. So I texted her to see how his day was. And she's like, yeah, his bus, for some reason, somebody's on vacation or something. So they're coming a little bit early. I'm like, okay. And he's got home at like 3:10. He normally gets home at like 4 o'clock. But the bus driver, I gave her my phone number. She's like, next time I'll text you, but I didn't have your number on me. So anyway, here comes Lucy. So we're gonna, yay, Lucy, guess who's already here? Yeah, he had to come home early because I guess somebody's on vacation. So he had an earlier bus. So anyway, they said he had a great day. He didn't act tired at all. He just did awesome. So I'm going to check backpacks. Lucy's got to get ready for piano practice. And I got to wash lunch boxes. So, all right, you guys, it's loud and kind of crazy here. And I totally forgot to film dinner, but we had tacos. I had a big taco salad. I've been loving those. Everybody's kind of getting baths. David's at practice. But I thought I'd show you guys Lucy's lunch. I've been prepping her lunches like the night before. It just saves me some time. And so many of you have missed seeing their lunches. They're nothing exciting, but I just thought you guys might like to see since I forgot about dinner. She's got some mini cheese balls. We got those at Halloween. Cucumbers and some tomatoes. Apples I soaked in some Crystal Light lemonade, and that helps them not turn brown. And then she has some wheat thins, some turkey pepperoni, a cheese stick, and a little Kit Kat for dessert. And I love this box. It is a Bent-Go Fresh, I think it's what it's called. And what's great about it is this divider comes out. So if you want to do a sandwich or something, there's room. Both Nate and Lucy take this size now. They're a lot bigger than the kids' Bent-Go box. But anyway, let me go see what's going on in here. That's Lucy's lunch for tomorrow. I'm going to stick it in the fridge. This is not like riveting content here, but I've been loving having sugar-free Jello occasionally, and so I make it every now and then. So I'm making some lime Jello. All I did was put a box of lime Jello in here with some boiling water, 1 cup of boiling water. Once it dissolves, you add another cup of cold water, and then it says there's 4 servings, but I divide it into 3s, and I have these little cups, and it makes almost like a full one of these small ones, like maybe up to here. I want you to divide it in 3rds, and you stick it in the fridge. I put like a Ziploc bag on top, or you could do plastic wrap. And then it'll stay in the fridge for, you know, the next few days when I want some. And it's like the yummiest, I don't know, I've just really been enjoying it. The yummiest little low-calorie treat when you don't want to have a lot of sugar. So that's what I'm doing right now. Tell us what you're having. The first hot chocolate. She usually isn't a huge fan of hot chocolate, but
I didn't have like a...
She had it from like a coffee shop, and it was kind of rich, I think.
No, it wasn't from a coffee shop. It was from one of our church things. Not here.
Oh.
Madison.
Yeah.
And it was really hot.
Do you like it, though? It's not super hot, so she wants to drink it from a straw. It's like warm. It's like warm chocolate. Is it tasty? I put a little bit of the creamer, the cookie creamer in there, too. Pull it off. Does it taste like a warm chocolate chip cookie?
Yes.
Yay. You want to go sit down and relax with it? Here's our Jello. I gotta stick them in the fridge. Hey, you guys, here is the creamer I was telling you guys about. I would highly recommend. It's been popular. Brown butter, chocolate chip cookie, Nestle Toll House. creamer. It smells so good. I haven't tried it, but David likes it and Lucy likes it in her hot chocolate. So
Let me smell.
see if it smells like a warm chocolate chip cookie.
Smells amazing.
Yep. I would recommend. All right, you guys. So it is the end of the night. We are all exhausted with a capital E. Like, oh my gosh. It's been a really difficult night with David being at practice and him being gone yesterday evening too. So 2 days in a row, I feel like the kids just can feel that. Also with Nate being as exhausted as he is, he's been very wound up. It's like he amps up to help him not go to sleep, I guess. I don't know. And it's just been a difficult night all around. It has been one of those nights where you're like about to, like, can we just go to bed at like 6 o'clock? I hate that autism is so hard sometimes. We have amazing days, we have hard days, and I struggle with what to show on the hard days because I never want this to be like depressing and showing all the bad stuff all the time. And our life is wonderful. Nate is wonderful. But we do have hard days. And I feel like if we don't talk about that, then people will think we never do and that they're abnormal for having hard days. But all I can say is, I was thinking back, the enemy always comes at me with, nobody cares about you. You're here with your special needs son. Nobody understands that. Like they're out living like their best life and you're here struggling. Like nobody understands that. Nobody understands Nate. You're by yourself. You're alone. You don't have a community of support, which I do, but the enemy is a liar. And I just try to remind myself of the truth that I'm not alone, that people do care about me. But today was just a hard day. And other people may not have the exact same problem that I'm having at this moment, but everybody has their stuff. Everybody has bad days, whether you have a special needs parent or if you're a teenager parent, newborn parent. If you're not a parent, there's work stuff, there's family stuff. Like everybody has their bad days. Today was just kind of a crappy one. So tomorrow is a new day. God is still good and he sees. If you feel alone and like no one understands what you're going through, because I have a lot of friends on here that have special needs children and all of you understand. Like I've told you, I go to church, I sit on the back row, I cry because I feel like nobody sees me. You guys understand what that feels like. But in my regular life, in my life where, people I see face to face, I feel like not a lot of people understand because not a lot of people have special needs children that I'm friends with. And so they want to, they love us, but until you've been there, it's really hard to understand. And so we just have to remember that, like, if no one in the planet, if we are by ourselves and no one else is going through what we're going through, God still sees where we're at. And he doesn't promise that he's going to make life completely easy for us, but he promises to always be there and to strengthen us. It makes me kind of angry when people call me a super mom, or like, you're so amazing with Nate. Like God must have known to give Nate to you because you would know, how. No, I did not get like a download of information to handle, each situation and each kid. Wouldn't that be nice if we did? No, like I'm just a regular mom that is doing her best and that I'm trying. And that's all any of us can do. Get up, trust God for the next moment, and he will, in our weakness, he is made strong. And on the days where I'm like, I don't understand why we are going through this. I don't understand why we have to deal with this, why Nate has to struggle. I mean, time change every year is a beast. It's like, gosh, why does he have to struggle so hard with this? But you know what? God is still good and he is going to get us through. And we have an amazing family. We have amazing friends. And the enemy loves to try to say, oh, nobody understands what you're going through. At least that's where he works on me. I don't know what that says about me. I have a whole bunch of support, all of you guys. But the enemy will just still say to me, nobody understands. Like none of your family understands. None of your friends understand. And I start feeling sorry for myself. And I start feeling sorry for Nate. And that's not a positive place. And so You know, the Bible says whatever is true, whatever is good, whatever is noble, whatever is honorable, whatever is lovely, whatever is pure, think on those things. And so we just have to remind ourselves out loud sometimes, at least I do, the truth, because that is the truth. And the other stuff is a lie from the enemy. And he's trying to use the bad days to take your joy, take your peace, and make those bad days turn into bitterness and weeks and months of it. So anyway, I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm like delirious at this point. I know some of you are tired of me talking about, I get the comments about how tired I am all the time, but I'm tired all the time because I don't think I fully go to sleep because part of my brain is always listening out for Nate because I just don't know at any moment he's going to wake up. It's kind of like when you have a newborn. I feel like I never fully slept then either because at any moment, you know, they're going to wake up. And I'm just always so nervous about him. It's just part of my life that I don't know it'll ever be different. And that is exhausting. And then we have nights like this that are extra hard. And it's not like he's been up since 3:30, but he's laying in bed quiet with us. Like, it's a struggle. Like, it is him wanting to get up, him yelling, him screaming, him kicking. And I don't share that to say anything bad about him, but just to share the honest truth. There are days that are really, really hard. And so if you're going through a season of life that's hard, I see you. God sees you, and you're going to make it. You're going to do it just like we are. So enough of that, but I am tired. And Lucy's like, it's only 8 o'clock. Why are we going to bed? I'm like, we're all going to bed a little early tonight. So they usually stay up to like 8:30, but I'm like, no, we're going to go just get ahead of this time, change for in the morning, and let's, you know, get a little extra sleep before, you know, we're up at 5 in the morning or whatever. Hopefully not. I hope I can get on here tomorrow and say, he slept till the alarm went off for school. We'll see. But I love you guys so much. Thank you seriously for being here for me. All of the good days, all of the bad days, all of the in-between. There's so many of you that are amazing, and you guys are so supportive. You're so encouraging, and I love you all. There's a fly that's been flying around this whole time. It like lives in my bathroom. I cannot get rid of it. So I guess it's just like our pet fly, and it is huge. It's like this big. It just landed. I'm going to try to smack it with a towel or something. It has to be like really old. How long do flies live? Not long, right? I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else.